That's coming up, Rachel.
All right, 6:14 right now. We do have an accident. This is in the Blue Springs area, 70 inbound. This is at Adams Dairy Parkway, just east of 7 Highway right here. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on, but it looks like just one lane is getting by, coming around from this ramp, entering the highway, and then the traffic that we already have on the highway 70 westbound down to just one lane. Some emergency vehicles there. Again, it's really difficult to see exactly what's going on since it is still so dark and early, but that accident is really going to slow you down coming from the Blue Springs area. Otherwise, Lee Summit to the Triangle under 10 minutes. Overland Park and Metcalf all the way up to the airport, just about 30 minutes right now. Cody.
All right, Rachel, thank you. We do have a health alert this morning. We'll let you know about more than 150 illnesses are being linked to vaping. The reports stretch across 16 states, not including Missouri or Kansas. All of the breathing illnesses, we're told, come from e-cigarette users. No single vaping product has been linked to all the cases. Officials say it's not clear if there's a common cause, and no deaths have been reported. Before you cook up your favorite chicken dish, you will want to hear this. Is it pretty polarizing issue we've seen online?
I guess so. Yeah. The USDA says don't wash your chicken. Okay, in a study with home cooks, washing poultry ended up affecting the cleanliness of food nearby. This is all about cross-contamination, so to stay safe, the USDA says prep everything else first and then the chicken, then wipe down anything the chicken touched to make sure that you cook your chicken at the right temperature.
There were a lot of online postings where people were talking about, yeah, why don't you wash your chicken? We're like, that's not
Never
a thing.
done that, yeah. Well,
no.
Some people do.
Wow,
All right.
okay.
Turning to your Commitment 2020 coverage, Washington Governor Jay Inslee is expected to seek his third term as governor. That's after dropping out of the presidential race last night. Inslee had been in the race for 6 months, but never reached 2% support in any poll. He's expected to announce his gubernatorial run in an email to his supporters today.
We have good news and a great update about a malnourished dog who was rescued in KC.
Yeah, you'll likely remember Magai. Well, he is up for adoption now. Yeah, he's been recovering at the KC Pet Project. A police officer rescued him when he was in the road in Swope Park. Now you can see looks much better now, which is wonderful to see. So, okay, it's Thursday, but never too early to start thinking about the weekend.
Sure.
And if you're thinking about your weekend plans, we have you covered.
Rachel walks us through many of the events going on this weekend. Take a look.
There's a lot of fun activities, but let's start with the Wine Walk for Wildlife right here at the Kansas City Zoo. On Saturday, you can stroll through the zoo, sip and savor over 40 different wine varieties, plus there'll be live music, food trucks, and you can hear from the zoo's animal experts. Listen up, teachers. We know school just started, and Union Station wants to kick off your school year with a special Teacher Appreciation Weekend. This Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., you and 3 family members can explore Science City, the planetarium, and the Stonehenge exhibit for free. All right, this next event takes getting from here to here. Then you've completed the 0.1K, well, essentially. That's happening at the Power and Light District this Saturday. McFadden's and Pizza Bar are taking over Grand Boulevard in downtown KC for this race. There will be plenty of food and drinks, a DJ, yard games, and even some blow-up obstacle courses.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Finally, there's no place like home. 80 years after the release of the movie The Wizard of Oz, there's now an exhibit called Expanding Oz at the Johnson County Museum. Now through November 2nd, you can see some one-of-a-kind memorabilia like the original books, posters, and even stage productions.
That's really neat.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Those are just about 4 events out of 30 events that I could have chosen from.
Right.
But I have all the other links of a bunch of stuff that's going on this weekend up on my Facebook. So lots to choose from.
You almost need this extra day to kind of plan that all out.
Right.
Okay, Rachel, thank you. Nick, how's the weather going to hold up for the weekend if we're doing any of these outdoor events?
I think it's going to be pretty good shape. There's going to be some rain, some thunderstorms off and on throughout both days, but neither day looks like an all-day rain affair or a washout. We're kind of putting those days behind us for right now. Just a few showers here, barely any lightning strikes that I can see there. Rain showers right over Marshall right now, moving to the east, and there's no rain showers here in Kansas City. We have a cloudy sky. It feels a little damp, a little humid. Northeast wind at 7 miles per hour. It's one of those days, bring the umbrella with you if you want to, or maybe leave it home. There's a slight chance of a shower or a pop-up thunderstorm just about any time throughout the rest of your day. At noon, 76 degrees, and we barely make it to 80 degrees this afternoon. We'll call it 79. Slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm for tailgaters at Arrowhead this weekend, as well as during the game. Those showers or storms, at least a chance of, should drop off by the end of the fourth quarter. We're heading home 70 degrees, so 70s for highs on Saturday. Pretty wild. Low 80s on Sunday. And you see the chance of a shower or thunderstorm today into the weekend is fairly low, but it does double on Monday as rain and storms look more likely as a cool front comes through. And there's indication that the end of this month and the beginning of September, we could get some chilly air in here, Rachel.
All right, Nick, well, speaking of the Chiefs and football, former Chiefs draft picks both rejoined the team, and they're jumping in right where they left off. DeAnthony Thomas and Jeff Allen both joined workouts on Wednesday. Thomas was sporting number 5, Allen there in 79. They were free agents at the end of this last season, but kept in touch with the team. They seem to have no trouble settling back in as Chiefs, getting ready for this final preseason game. That's when the Chiefs take on the Steelers at home this weekend, and as we have warned you about, there are some major detours to keep in mind. So drivers coming from southbound 435 right here, you'll need to head east on 40 Highway to Blue Ridge Cutoff. That'll take you to gates 3 and 4. If you want to get over to gates 5 and 6, you continue down 435 southbound or I-70 westbound, head to Manchester Trafficway, take that down to Raytown Road, and that will get you in to gates 5 and 6. Also give yourself a lot of extra time because we have seen some pretty big slowdowns with all this construction there, Cody.
All right. Well, thanks for the heads up trying to spell that all out.